So today we're going to be doing the lighting on the 8.6. I got the smart trim, so it's kind of like a clear tube, like fiber optic kind of, I guess. I don't know. And then, oh wait, I just realized it comes with a panel lift tool. That's pretty cool. And then we got the normal strips. So it says 4-foot long ones. So my guess would be driver passenger. Then right back here, just do 2 strips on either side, and then the whatever paint that they use to cover up the seal from protect it from the sun, you know, right under that paint will cover it up, so the light shouldn't be too visible and ugly from the back coming in from there. So that's the plan. Should be relatively quick. I'll let you know how it goes. In the strip kit, this is how everything comes. You got all your wires going to everything, the controller, you got a cigarette plug, and then you got a plug that you could just wire to any power. So it should be relatively simple. I could line up the strips first, just take out one of these, make sure I could make all the reaches I want to make with it. So yeah, I'll go size it up, and hopefully it works as I planned. If not, I'll come up with something else. So I got it all sized up, and I'm keeping the ties because the wiring is messy right now, but when it's done, I'll clean it up a bit. So you can't reach the B pillar from any of the cigarette lighters, and that's okay because I didn't really want to use this one because that 8.6 has one hidden in here, so that's what I used for mine. I'll clean up this wiring later, but yeah, I'm just running it out the glove box through the side where the little shock tower goes. It doesn't get in the way, and then I'll tie it off later. I just got to run a few more of these cables and then install the lights. I gotta double check and make sure both of the kits are using the same controller, so I could run the, what's it called ones, the trim ones on the same controller that I'm doing the strip ones off of. So while I'm running, after I'm done running the wires through there, I'll open up the other box, see if it works like that, and get back with you. Alright, so they do use the same sorts of connectors, so I got that one tested. Now I just gotta put them in the corresponding spots. This stuff is gonna be for the front half. This I'm gonna wrap around the vinyl over here, or not the vinyl, the felt or whatever that is, suede or whatever. So that's gonna go around there. These two are gonna go by the feet, and then I'll set up a completely different setup in the back. I gotta see if there's a power source back there, and if not, I'll just run to the store, grab a few connectors, and wire up a battery to it. So shouldn't be too hard, but I'm almost done with the front. So to get it through, I just took off these 2 panels and fed it right through. I left the strip on there just because it's straighter than the wire, so to make it easier to pull through, and then I'm gonna put it right up here. There's a nice flat place to mount. I just gotta clean it off. Same with the other side. So this first half should be done pretty soon, and now all I gotta do is that trim piece. So I did have to move the cable for that strip to the other side of the glove box and run it out the back. That's the one thing that really sucks about this kit, is that the wires are just way too short to get anything like in the rear or something. Like all you could really do is the 2 lights by your feet. If that was a separate kit, that would be fine, but since they're giving you 4 strips, there's really no point in the other 2 in the one kit if you can't get them to reach to the back. And then on this kit, I don't know, but right now it doesn't seem to be lighting too evenly. I'll see how it looks when it's installed, but that kit, they should really give you more strips of these too, because they have the same controller and they're only going off the 1 slot. Good thing I bought 2, because I'm just going to use the controller in the rear setup. But I'm almost done with the front setup, so it should be pretty clean here real soon. Here's a quick update. I got both sides done. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to route this one, because there seems to be no real clean way to sneak it through and up to here. So I'm trying to decide whether to go driver, passenger, or I think I might just have to go up around the side and trim it up to here too. Oh, I'll just size it up, see what I have, and then go from there. Alright, so here's how it looks so far. That's the front. What I did was I just came up through here. I don't like how it's getting pinched in the glove box, but that's the only way I figured to do it. I started on this side, went around. Over here by the instrument cluster, I just couldn't get it in that gap, so I'm gonna have to see if I could cut the plastic and make it fit better there. And then getting it to loop around here, like up by the clock, it just didn't really work. And I think I just offset my time by an hour. So, gotta go and fix that. Okay. But yeah, up here by the clock, it just kind of bugs me. This side came out a little bit smoother, but that's getting pinched over there. But that's all I could really do without having to drill into the car, and I don't want to do that because it's still new, still on warranty and everything. So I'll sell for this. Now I'll just connect to the app and see how easy that is. I don't know if it's Bluetooth or what, so just go here, Smart Hub, I guess. I think that's doing something. Oh yeah. Okay, so that was easy. All I had to do was go into there. Select color. We'll go red. Oh, it's only controlling this side. Okay, so you could change everyone out individually. That one's still blue. Wait, that one's still blue. Okay, 3. Okay, I guess that was a fiber optic cable 1, I think. No, that one's just off now. Okay, so this app kind of sucky, honestly. Okay, that's that side. I gotta swap around these and see which one's what, because I don't even have anything plugged into the second slot. Okay, now it's glowing red. I don't know why it wasn't before. Let's see, how can you control them all at once? Let's see here. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out, because so far it only goes to the 1. Let's see. Oh, okay, so that turns them all on and off. Now that one's blinking. Yeah, I'll spend some time in the app, figure it out. It's a weird app, but I'll get used to it. So from looking around in the app, I just guess you just got to make a bunch of presets, and that's how you like change all the colors real fast. That's all I got so far. But if we pull in here, got a nice red glow on everything. It seems to be brighter on this side than that side. I guess I'll go into the app again. The fiber optic, like, you really gotta, it's got to be dark for that whole thing to light up, so that's kind of but whatever. Brightness says it's all the way up on all of them, so I don't know why that one's more dull. I'll go in there and play with it a bit. Maybe it hit a different sort of red. Yeah, maybe it just aimed slightly different, but or that side lighter on that side, I don't know, but this side's looking real good. At night it'll probably all look better. But what I noticed so far is that on the side with the connector, they start to come off, so hopefully that's not a problem in the future. Right now I just gotta run to Walmart and see if they got the sort of connectors I need to set up the back, because yeah, I couldn't find a good source of power back there for constant 12 besides like the one light back there, but I don't want to solder into it, and I also don't want to like just poke the wires in there, hit a bump and have it fall out. But I'll probably do some separate setup, find out, like, grab a couple batteries, a couple switches, see what I could do with that, solder something up so then I could get the 2 strips set up in the back like I wanted. But that's what we got so far. It's not bad. Got all the settings. I'll play with this one since it's right in front of us. It's a cycle mode. Change the speed of it. Got the music mode, so it's just going to the idle sound, but that's actually kind of cool. So yeah, if you stop or your music's playing, it'll go to that. Blink, strobe, fade, prism. Okay, so that seems like it just flows through them really nice. I'll speed it up. Then random, just flashes the color randomly. Yeah, for now, just leave it on glow. It looks real nice off the red pedals. It really makes them look red. It looks nice with all the other red features in this car. And I just want to real quick see if we can make the pedals purple by glowing it blue. To my eyes, the blue is overpowering it, but yeah, no, that's fun. So I guess the app just takes getting used to. I still gotta set it up better and clean up the interior. I think that only took like about an hour and a half. I'd have to run through, check the clips just to confirm how long that took, but time to run out and grab what I need for the back. So what I wanted was a battery box so I could just solder the wires to it and have constant 12 to them, but Walmart's like the only place that's really open right now that would carry like anything I could use besides like AutoZone or whatnot, but they wouldn't have what I'm looking for. So I just picked up a tiny motorcycle battery, so I'll have a constant 12 that'll last forever, and then I could just flip it off on the phone whenever I stop. Or yeah, I might not even turn them on some nights, just turn them on when I show off or whatever. But yeah, I have power for that now, so I'll get it set up in the rear. The reason I went with the kit instead of custom like I did on the Celica was just I want to keep this looking clean, as it's a new car, still under warranty and everything. And while it's clean, I gotta keep it looking clean. Whereas the Celica, I just have fun with that. I wanted it to be a fun car, but this one I want to keep looking nice, so I didn't customize it or do anything too custom on it. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of custom work to get the kit to fit in the back. Well, it ain't really a kit anymore, considering I got some weird power going to it now, but they have connectors for that, and I have another one just in case I mess up from the other kit, so it should be easy. And then it doesn't look too bad. This the trim lighting doesn't look too bad in the sun, even though like it's on, it doesn't look on. It still looks kind of silver, so it does match some of the highlights of the car. So it all worked out. I'm gonna grab a snack and then get back home and finish this up. The bench is a mess because I haven't threw away all the boxes yet, but it's gonna be satisfying. I don't know how they want me to pop them all in one go. Not as satisfying as I thought, I guess. Damn, it says straight in, so I guess I'm gonna have to two-hand it and try again. Okay, with two hands it is easy, and now it's filling up the battery right. And since it has the terminals like this, in theory I should be able to just charge it up, thread the wire through there, and it should work from there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook it up to the charger, test it on the bench, make sure everything works. Then I'm gonna install it in the car, take it out, and let it charge up, and then put it in the car more permanent. And while I wait for this to charge its first little bit so I can bench test, I'm gonna go in and clean up all that wiring. Alright, so I'm laying in my car all funny so I could reach the B pillars right. and it's a nice view from down here in the car like this. I could definitely lay some pipe in this car though, dude. Like, people say these cars ain't practical for a daily, but I could do anything in here. While I'm in here like this, I might take the time to glue this up better. But for now, I'll stay focused on what I'm doing here and get the LED strips mounted right up there where they still got that little bit of protective paint on the window. If you didn't know, that paint there is to protect the seal of the window, the glue, so it doesn't pop out or leak or whatever. And that's why you have this little paint here that's like baked onto the glass. Alright, so here's how I have it set up in the back. I don't know why they don't stick good to this, but I'll have to glue it or something. That's annoying that it doesn't stick good. But it's a pretty clean setup, only a few wires poking out a bit. I could always clean it up a bit more in the future. Then in the glove box, I just simply tied all that excess together and put it under all my manuals so it won't get rattled around as much. You just gotta close a little bit harder because of that fiber optic cable, but it still looks decent, so I'll grab the battery and test out the back now. Alright, so I'm done now, and if you change the fiber optic to like blue or yellow or like green, any brighter color really, it's like way more noticeable. So yeah, that's something I found out. The blue seems to be the most predominant. I'm still gonna leave it at red though, because that's what I like. I might get some more shots of it later at night. That's what the white looks like. It looks more like a pink to me, but that's still brighter and that's going around more. But yeah, that's what I was talking about when I said I was gonna put them back there. So at night it should look pretty good. That one end that's coming up, I just put a bit extra of my own 3M tape on there. Now I want to see, since the one and the one should be in the same slot, this should change that one and one in the back to blue. So yeah, since I'm using the same controller, they run off the same thing, it controls all the lights. So that means if you're with a friend and they have the same setup and you're like parked next to each other at a meet, you'll be changing each other's colors. But I'm glad that everything I did worked, and if I hit the master, that turns them all off, so I don't got to reach into the back and hit that off every time. So that's cool. In the back, I just got it tied to that little battery. I didn't get it secured in, but I'll pop the trunk and show you. It's beeping because I still have my key on me. So yeah, I just have all the wires going through there. I didn't clean these ones up yet because I've still got to make probably some sort of plate to mount the battery better so it doesn't slide around. It'll probably consist of some woodwork painted black. Just kind of tuck it away in the corner. Yeah, get it in there so it's not moving around a lot. Get some like carpet grips or something for this. Don't want to like drill into the back or anything because warranty and whatnot, but yeah, that's what we got. It's not dark, so I can't really show it off, and it's not going to be dark for another few hours. So if you want to see how it looks at night, add my Snapchat, add the Instagram. So I couldn't do you over like that. I'll show you what's going on. That's my neighbor again, the one I took drifting in the other video. But it's lit pretty even in the back. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the A-pillars again yet, or some more on the roof. The fiber optic cable, it's actually noticeable when it's this dark, and it ain't too dark out yet. But I need some more for like the center area because that's not too well lit, but that back is lit up nice and light like I wanted it to be, along with everything else. You got all the other settings too. The lighting is pretty harsh coming from back here, so I might have to print out a couple more creative stickers to get those better hidden.
I think you need...
I'd only need like about an inch more of a sticker to cover that, or I'd come up with something. I wanted to have a bunch of horizontal ones this way and save all the vertical ones for the front, but to cover that up a little bit, I'm sure I could come up with something. Excuse me, Tristan.
I'm enjoying this.
Watching it on the iPad.
Oh man, this is good.
But yeah, that's what we got going on now.
By the way, I hope your keys detected. It's being an ass. It's about to be an ass.
I like it. And I'll quickly change it to party mode.
Party mode.
Before I cut the clip. That's what I call the cycle one.
Party mode. Let's take a look.
You gotta go through every one.
Holy shit.
I already have the speed on 100%.
I gotta get one.
To sync them up would probably be a pain in the ass. But, you know, I'm liking it. Yeah, the fiber optic cable does look white when it hits the white one, so that's pretty cool.
Is this for you?
But yeah, I'm gonna switch them all back
Is this for you?
to red.
This for you?
Cut it off just so the back and the front line up. And turn off the car. On a normal install, you wouldn't have to do that, but since I did the back more custom and separate, and instead of wiring it into any part of the car, that's what we got.